Welcome to We Are the Raiders. Chiefs versus Raiders pregame, November 23rd, 2023.
All aboard, ye mateys! Come sail away!
Aiden O'Connell struggled last week with 3 interceptions. We need to eliminate the turnovers. He needs to click with Devontae Adams, continue to spread it around to the other receivers. He had 58% completion last week. We need 70% and about 35 attempts instead of 41. There's a little bit too much passing, I think, unless they're going to be shredding the defense on the pass game. The Chiefs are 7-3. They lost to the Eagles, Broncos, and Lions. The Raiders are 5-6. They lost to the Lions, Steelers, Bills, Chargers, Bears, and Dolphins. Antonio Pierce now has 2 wins and 1 loss. He needs to find a game plan that'll defeat the Chiefs. This is a big test since we lost last week. Dolphins shut down a rushing last week. JJ only had 2.8 yards a carry. This week we need 25 carries for 125 yards. But it's not just about JJ. We need Zamir White and Amir Abdullah to step up big time this week. Last week they had no touches. Raider injuries: Max Crosby, Robert Spillane, Trayvon Moehrig, Jack Jones, Colton Miller, and Marcus Epps are all questionable. That according to ESPN. With the Raiders schedule, we've got the Chiefs this week at Allegiant Stadium, then we have a week off. After that, Vikings at Raiders, Chargers at Raiders. That's a Thursday night football game on a short schedule, and then we have a mini bye leading up to Raiders versus Chiefs for Christmas in KC. Raiders versus Colts, New Year's Eve day. Broncos versus Raiders, that's to be determined probably January. Broncos are ahead of us right now. The Chiefs just got beat by the Eagles. They average 22.5 points per game on offense. They give up 16.4 points per game on defense. Patrick Mahomes has 69.4% completion percentage. He has 19 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. The receivers couldn't catch the ball in the rain against the Eagles, but there's no rain in Allegiant Stadium, so that's not going to help us. Somebody has to be hitting Travis Kelce hard. I pity the fool. Mahomes needs a spy sometimes. He scrambles a lot. I was hoping the Eagles would soften up the Chiefs for us. That was not the case. Running back Jack McKinnon, wide receiver Mecole Hardman Jr., wide receiver Justin Ross are questionable. Linebacker Nick Bolton is injured reserve. Offense, we cannot afford to bog down our offensive drives this game. The best way to avoid that is to pass for over 7 yards every attempt. Last game, we had too many short passes for no gains. The Eagles tried that against the Chiefs, and they got nowhere. Production on their passes over 7 yards. We need some bruisers on defense to do some serious hard hitting this game. If Mahomes isn't whining and Kelce starting fights, then they didn't do their job. With a win this week, we are back to 500 and only 1.5 games behind the Chiefs. And then we have a bye week, so leave it all on the field. Coming up next on Sunday, Chiefs versus Raiders post-game report. Check out Raiderette Shayla at Raiders.com. And thanks for watching. We are the Raiders. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm thankful for my viewers. I agree with Heavy.com. Use Trey Tucker more.